Welcome to Chilled Out Game Reviews. If you're looking for a relaxing game to play to de-stress, you've come to the right place. What Remains of Edith Finch is a narrative adventure game. You play as Edith as she returns to the Finch family home after many years away. When her mother passed away, she left her a key, and Edith intends to discover what secrets it unlocks. It's a really thoughtful game, with a surprisingly emotionally charged story. It manages to pack a lot into a relatively short time. It takes a little under 2 hours to see everything, and really needs to be played with no knowledge of what's to come. I will say very little about what happens, and only show clips from the opening section of the game. Everything else really needs to be experienced firsthand.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
The gameplay mostly revolves around walking through the environments and interacting with objects to advance the story. You progress throughout the rooms of the house, learning about the family members who used to live there. This is partly from just exploring the rooms and taking in all the little details, and partly from getting to play through a section of their life. These change up the gameplay in a lot of interesting ways, some working better than others. Some are very simple sequences, and some are very surreal. You'll find yourself in control of a series of animals, playing a fantasy adventure minigame, and reading an interactive comic book, to name a few. The content of these sections is where we really encounter the question, is this going to earn the chill out seal of approval? Each member of the Finch family has died, and these little vignettes recount the events leading up to their final moments, whether accurately depicted or not. That's for you to decide. One of these specifically I found to be particularly upsetting, so I would just say that if the implication of a baby drowning in the bath is something that might hit you a bit hard, maybe give this one a pass.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I really love the visuals used throughout the game. It's a realistic style, but still with plenty of colour and so many little details. Although the house is very strange, it still feels like a real place with a history that's been lived in. Every room that you explore gives you a strong sense of the character who lived there, and you could probably double the playtime by fully exploring every room. What Remains of Edith Finch is a really interesting game with unusual storytelling techniques, fun variations in gameplay, and some pretty stunning visuals. There is definitely some heavy content in the game, but I think that for most people it wouldn't be too upsetting. At least not enough to disqualify it from earning the chill out seal of approval. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you to my patrons over on Patreon and everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you've enjoyed this review, then here's a few other videos you might like, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future chilled out game reviews.